All right, boys and girls, listen up. This is Mr. Yeltman for a quick reading mini lesson. I did tell you I was going to do cliffhanger. Probably not today. I have something else I need to do, and if you want to look up cliffhanger, you probably can, but I will probably do that later this week, I hope. Today, I want to talk with you about text and visual integration. Don't worry about the big words. Basically, I'm going to teach you how to become a better reader. I'm going to try to present it here, and my face might leave. It did not leave. That's cool. So we're going to let this load up, and I am going to be talking. Let me see here. It says on your reading here thing, it says, listen to the story Olivia, read by your teacher, or find it on YouTube. I think Mrs. Wilson read that for us, so I'm going to copy that to there. But I'm going to do a little mini lesson on how to become a better reader. One of the things is this. Let's start up here where it says this. When reading a text, readers need to ask themselves. So when you're reading something, okay, you need to be asking yourself a couple questions. Do the pictures show what the words are saying? Okay. And can I get more information from the pictures? All right. So I'm going to move my face down here. And here's what it says. Let's just read this. Watching carefully. See, she's watching this. And look, there's a hand right here. Daddy combed, parted, oiled, and twisted. He nailed it. All right. So do the pictures show what the words are saying? Well, let's see here. It looks like Daddy's doing maybe some parting here. Okay. Looks like down here we're doing some twisting. So I can definitely see that the words on here, I can see them in the pictures. Can I get more information from the pictures that the words do not say? There is a ton of information on here that did not be. I see a cat. They have a cat at home. It looks like there's some stuff here in the sink. I noticed that Dad has some long hair. There's just a lot of information on here that really was never talked about. Do we know how old the girl is? From this picture, we have a better understanding. For all I know, the girl could have been 15. I don't think she's 15. So again, lots of information. So when you're reading, this is going to help you understand the story better. So what story is the face telling? And there's an example. Maybe surprised, right? That one definitely is not happy. I see that one a lot lately with the little baby Timber. She wants food and she wants it now. Facial expressions. So when you're reading a story and you can see the pictures and the faces, that tells you something. It can tell you how they're feeling, right? Body language. How does the character feel? How do you think this person feels right now? Okay. How do you think she feels right now? If I were to guess on her, I think she looks pretty excited about something, don't you? And again, I'm not even reading the story. There's not even a story here to read. I'm looking at pictures to help me be a better reader and understand the story better. Costume and dress. Does the way he is dressed help us know more about the character? We can definitely tell more about the character by what they're wearing. Okay? You can tell a lot about this character. If someone was wearing a football jersey and football gear or hockey stuff or dancing stuff or a BMX, what's going on can tell you a lot about the character, right? Let's take a look. Can we use the picture to find out the when of the story, the where of the story? So if you look at the pictures here, I know where it is because I love this place. It's out in the woods. It's our daughter, we named her Timber. And the reason that we named her Timber is because we have some acreage and we just love being outside. And we thought it was a pretty unique name that is kind of who we are. I can see this is out in the timber. I can also see that he's not wearing. It's not during the winter time. He should have, maybe some jackets and clothes on. This is pretty nice. And the trees are green up there, a lot of green color. This leaf is kind of concerning me. I'm wondering if it's like springtime or something. I'm not sure, but I know it's not winter. Again, we can get a lot of information by looking at the picture. So let's see what it says. let's see if we can find more information. Now we looked at the picture, right? We can see there's a boy here. Looks like there's a salamander. It's out in the woods. Now let's read to see what it's really about. Brian didn't know that. His name is Brian, by the way. Did you know that? I do now. Brian found a salamander in the woods. We got that right. It was a little orange salamander that crawled through the dried leaves of the forest floor. Dried leaves. That might help us too of when. The salamander was warm and cozy in the boy's hand. Come live with me, Brian said. He took the salamander home. Again, looking at the picture, it gave us a lot of information. Now reading it even makes me understand this more. All right, here's another question. These are all these questions, Do the words match the picture? Does the picture match the words? Let's see what happens. And when he wakes up, where will he play? I will carpet my room with shiny wet leaves and water them so he can slide around and play. I will bring tree stumps into my room so he can climb up the bark and sun himself on top. And I will bring boulders that he will creep over. So again, we can see, does the words match? I can see the leaves. I can see the salamander on the stump. I can see the sun. This is really kind of crazy because you can see all this, right? You see him in the sun on the stump. You see the leaves. You can see it's in a bedroom. Okay. And when he wakes up, so again, here's the bed. I will carpet. I can see carpet in the room, shiny wet leaves. You guys, looking at pictures is going to help you understand the story more. All right, let's read the book and see if we can find more. So I'm going to copy. This is a book on Olivia. Okay, I'm going to pause the video and make sure. I think Mrs. Wilson did this for you. Let me check. I'm going to pause the video. I'll be right back. Boys and girls, Mrs. Wilson, she loves reading to you guys. She made a video. You can watch this one online, but Mrs. Wilson just loves you guys so much, and she read this out loud. So again, when Mrs. Wilson reads this to you on the next video, it says this: you're supposed to see if you can find more about Olivia by reading the pictures and the words. Okay. So in conclusion, make sure, again, good readers look for clues. They look at the pictures. They look at the words. They compare the words. And what's the point of reading? You guys, reading is for understanding. Your job is to understand. And one of the ways to understand is to look at the pictures and read the words. And it's kind of cool because if you don't know what the words are, sometimes looking at the pictures help. So again, do your best. Forget the rest. Maybe cliffhanger in the next couple of days. You guys are doing great. And let me know if you have any questions.